Hey guys, Prem here. Welcome back. In this video, we will look at how you can create and work with tables inside Microsoft Excel. This is especially helpful when you work with lists of data. This can be found in the Home tab right here in the Style group where it says Format as Table. This helps you convert a bunch of cells into a table. You can also look right over here in the Tables tab. Tables make it easy to sort and arrange data. To create a table, you can use the shortcuts Ctrl-T or Ctrl-L for list, L for list. Now, before doing this, you have to make sure that the data you're using does not have empty spaces in between, or this will mess up the formatting of the table. To ensure this, click within the data and press Ctrl-A to select them. So Ctrl-A selects everything in that area. Then press Ctrl-period a bunch of times. This will move that selected cell from one corner to another so that you can make sure that there is no empty space anywhere within that range of data that you have selected. Now that this data is ready to be converted into a table, you can do so by going into the Insert tab and select Table. Excel will automatically select the range of the data using the cell addresses and make sure you add a $sign before the letter and number if you are inserting it manually. Okay? So Excel will automatically fill up the range of the data like this as it is shown on the screen. Now, if that's alright, you can just press OK. If not, you have to change the cell addresses manually by yourself. And that is why I said when you add the cell address, like for example, if you wanted to start from A1, you should not just type A1, you should type $A$1. Okay? So, now there is an instant difference visually in the worksheet when I press OK. Also notice that there is a Design tab up there in the ribbon that helps us design the table differently. It shows us a bunch of table styles for us to pick from. Choose any style that you like. You can also see different design options like header row, which will ensure that the top row of your table is considered as a header row. Then there is banded rows, which helps you distinguish the bands in the rows. You also have banded columns. If you'd rather use that, uncheck the banded rows and check the banded columns. You can also use both at the same time, but that is just too confusing at times. You can also see that some buttons appear here in the header. They are the filter buttons. You can turn them off by unchecking the filter button box right over here, right there. Okay, so that's how we create a table from existing data. Now, what if I want to add more data? You can actually add more data and it becomes a part of this table immediately. Let's test it out right now. For this, just double-click on the boundary between two rows in that particular column right here. You will be taken to the bottom of the table. You can add more rows and it will automatically be added to the existing table. You can add a new column on the right and that will also become a part of the table. Let's just try adding a new column to the right. Just type in something and press enter. Yeah, so there you have it. The column is part of the table now. You must also keep in mind that all the formulas are automatically copied to the new rows and columns. So if I add a formula to this cell in the new column, it will be copied throughout all the rows and fill the entire column up. Let's just test that out. Let me add this formula here which increases the value of this compensation column by 5,000. Okay, now see that the value has been updated throughout the column. Pretty cool, right? There is also a total row feature here, which if I click it, will add a total row to the bottom of the table. Now you can see that there is a total here. It need not be the sum of everything, it can be anything. You can see the options when you click right over here. You have different options like average, count, count numbers, and so on. So, if you have to add a new record, temporarily turn off the total row and then add the new data and then turn the total row back on. Okay? So that's it for this tutorial. Practice it and be back for the next video. Thanks for watching.